Sidhant joins us for that. Sidhant.
Well, thank you so much, Priyanka. Let's take a look at the top lines. Two-day conference of State Power Minister kickoffs in Vadodara, Gujarat. Piyush Goyal urges states to work cohesively to become the fulcrum of sustainable growth for the nation. Gives the motto, "Together we can." MOS Finance Arjun Ram Meghwal chairs the first meeting of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India in Delhi. The meeting would regulate the functioning of insolvency professionals, insolvency professional agencies and information utilities under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. IMF says adoption of GST will boost India's medium-term growth. According to IMF, India's GDP growth is projected to grow at 7.6% in both financial year 16-17 and 17-18. And markets end in red. Sensex drops 45 points to end at 28,061. Nifty falls by 12 points to end at 8698. Well, now news in details. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley is in Washington and chaired two important meetings. The first was the Commonwealth Finance Ministers meeting at the International Monetary Fund's headquarters in Washington, D.C. During the meeting, chaired by Finance Minister, India also voluntarily pledged over £10 million to Commonwealth Fund for Technical Cooperation. During the meet, Standard Chartered Bank and Bank of Baroda signed MOU on Commonwealth Small States Trade Finance Facility. The trade finance facility is expected to make available up to $100 million of incremental trade finance over a period of 3 years. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley also chaired the Governing Council meeting of the BRICS Contingent Reserve Arrangement, or CRA. FM announced that CRA is now functional and BRICS members' central banks are ready to carry out transactions. Well, news from the telecom space. Telecom Minister Manoj Sinha today said that the government has sold highest quantum of spectrum in 4 years in just concluded auctions. He also said that the auction will help resolve the problem of call drop.
जिसको लेकर के पूरे देश में चर्चा हुआ करती थी, कॉल ड्रॉप, तो मैं समझता हूं इस ऑक्शन के बाद ये शिकायत खत्म हो जाएगी कि स्पेक्ट्रम की कमी के कारण कॉल ड्रॉप हो रही है, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि इस समस्या से देश को निजात भी मिल जाएगी.
Well, that's all in this edition. Back to the studio, Priyanka.
Thanks, Sidhant, for bringing us up to date with all that news. Let's get you some internet.